The fates of several characters are left hanging in the balance. Emmerdale's New Year's Eve episode has teased a deadly and dangerous year for several characters in 2025. It was previously confirmed that tonight's episode, December 31, would feature 5 jaw-dropping flash-forward scenes, giving viewers a glimpse into the futures of several characters whose storylines are currently front and center of the village. The episode concluded with the villagers counting down to the new year at the pub, interspersed with tense scenes from next year. "Here's to the future, whatever that may be," said Maura, before the first of the 5 flash-forwards showed Mackenzie Boyd frantically running through a forest. Is he being chased, or is he chasing someone else? The second flash-forward teased a deadly fate for Caleb Milligan, who was shown in a hospital bed with his monitor flatlining. The third featured Kane Dingle mourning at a grave, but whose? After undergoing surgery to remove a brain tumor, Kane's wife Maura was told that her treatment should continue as she now needs radiotherapy. Could her health take a turn for the worse? Despite their turbulent relationship, it's also possible that Kane is mourning his half-brother Caleb, whose fate we now know is left hanging in the balance. The fourth flash-forward featured a wrapped-up body being disposed of in the river with no clues as to whose body it is or who is disposing of it. The fifth and final flash-forward featured an unknown figure trapped beneath ice, desperately begging for help. Before the flash-forward was shown, the camera focused on Joe Tate and Dawn Fletcher half-heartedly raising their glasses to 2025. Could either of them be the unfortunate victim? A deadly year ahead. Emmerdale's New Year's Eve episode leaves fans reeling with jaw-dropping flash-forwards. The stage is set for a deadly and dramatic 2025 in the village of Emmerdale, as the soap's explosive New Year's Eve episode, December 31, has teased shocking twists and fateful moments for several beloved characters. With the promise of chaos and heartbreak, viewers were left on the edge of their seats, captivated by 5 intense flash-forward scenes woven into the celebratory countdown to the new year. These glimpses into the uncertain futures of key characters have sparked countless questions and theories about what lies ahead for the residents of the Dales. The episode began with the villagers gathering at the Woolpack, the hub of the community, for the countdown to midnight. Laughter and cheers echoed through the pub as old grievances were set aside and resolutions for the new year were made. However, this festive atmosphere was soon interrupted by a series of shocking scenes that unveiled the dramatic and potentially deadly paths awaiting several characters. Maura Dingle's ominous toast to the future, "Here's to the future, whatever that may be," set the tone for the night's revelations. The first flash-forward quickly shattered any sense of comfort, plunging viewers into a whirlwind of suspense and dread. The first flash-forward opened with Mackenzie Boyd running frantically through a dark and foreboding forest. The scene's intensity was palpable as Mackenzie's breathless panic raised immediate questions. Is he being chased, or is he the one doing the chasing? The haunting sound of twigs snapping and heavy breathing added to the tension, suggesting danger lurking in the shadows. Mackenzie's storyline has been turbulent in recent months, with unresolved conflicts and buried secrets threatening to surface. Could this frantic escape be tied to his troubled relationships or a deeper, darker secret? Fans are left wondering if Mackenzie will emerge unscathed or if his actions will lead to devastating consequences. The second flash-forward shifted to a hospital room where Caleb Milligan lay motionless in a bed. The steady beeping of the heart monitor was abruptly replaced by the flatline sound that sends chills down anyone's spine. This harrowing glimpse hints at a potentially fatal outcome for Caleb, but the circumstances surrounding his dire state remain shrouded in mystery. Caleb's recent arrival in the village has been anything but smooth, with simmering tensions between him and his half-brother Kane Dingle. As Caleb's secrets continue to unravel, could his dangerous dealings or fractured family relationships have led to his downfall? Alternatively, could Caleb be the victim of a shocking betrayal? The image of him fighting for his life in the hospital raises questions about loyalty, revenge, and survival. Flash-forward 3. Kane Dingle's heartbreaking loss. In the third flash-forward, viewers saw Kane Dingle standing alone at a grave, his face etched with grief. The identity of the person he is mourning remains unknown, but the emotional weight of the scene hints at a devastating loss for Kane. Recent developments in Kane's life have been deeply emotional, especially his unwavering support for further radiotherapy to ensure her recovery. Could Kane's heartbreak stem from Moira's health taking a tragic turn for the worse? Alternatively, the grave could belong to Caleb, whose life is clearly in jeopardy, or another close family member. The scene's ambiguity has left fans speculating about the depth of Kane's sorrow and what lies ahead for him and his family. Flash forward 4, A Body in the River. The fourth flash forward was perhaps the most chilling of all, showing a body wrapped tightly in plastic being dumped into a river. The identity of the victim, as well as the perpetrator, remains a mystery, but the act itself suggests premeditation and malice. This macabre scene raises numerous questions about guilt, vengeance, and justice. Who has been silenced in such a brutal manner, and who in the village is capable of such a cold and calculated crime? The grim imagery has ignited a wave of speculation, with fans piecing together clues from recent storylines to identify potential suspects and victims. The water's dark depths seem to conceal not just a body, but also the secrets that will inevitably resurface. Flash forward 5, Trapped Beneath the Ice. The fifth and final flash forward depicted a figure trapped beneath a sheet of ice, frantically banging in a desperate bid for freedom. The muffled sounds of panic and the eerie silence of the frozen landscape created an atmosphere of utter helplessness. The identity of the person fighting for their life remains unknown, adding to the suspense. Before this haunting vision, the camera lingered on Joe Tate and Dawn Fletcher as they half-heartedly raised their glasses to 2025. Could one of them be the unfortunate soul beneath the ice? Both characters have faced their fair share of challenges and enemies, making them plausible candidates for this chilling fate. Alternatively, the victim could be someone entirely unexpected, caught in a deadly chain of events yet to unfold. A village on edge. The flash-forwards have left Emmerdale's residents and fans alike with a sense of unease. The seemingly idyllic village has always been a hotbed of drama, but these glimpses into the future suggest that 2025 will bring even darker twists and turns. Each scene offers only fragments of the truth, leaving viewers to piece together the puzzle and speculate about how these events will come to pass. Themes of betrayal, revenge, and redemption loom large over the village. The relationships between characters are more strained than ever, with old wounds reopening and new alliances forming. As secrets are unearthed and conflicts escalate, the question remains: who will survive the year, and at what cost? Fan theories and speculation. Since the episode aired, social media has been abuzz with fan theories and predictions. Many viewers are convinced that Mackenzie's frantic escape in the forest is tied to a crime or confrontation that spirals out of control. Others believe Caleb's flatlining scene could be a red herring, with the character surviving but facing severe consequences for his actions. Kane's grief at the grave has sparked intense debate, with fans divided over whether he is mourning Moira, Caleb, or another loved one. The body in the river and the figure beneath the ice have also fueled speculation, with some suggesting a connection between the two scenes. Could they represent the same tragic event viewed from different perspectives? Or are they separate incidents that will intertwine in unforeseen ways? What lies ahead? As 2025 begins, the villagers of Emmerdale are on the brink of a year filled with danger, heartbreak, and uncertainty. The flash-forwards have set the stage for a series of dramatic storylines that promise to keep fans hooked. With lives hanging in the balance and secrets threatening to destroy relationships, the stakes have never been higher. One thing is certain: the road ahead will be anything but smooth. As viewers prepare for the twists and turns to come, they can only hope that their favorite characters will find the strength to face the challenges ahead. For now, the fate of the village lies in the hands of the storytellers, who have masterfully crafted a web of intrigue that promises to unravel in spectacular fashion. Conclusion. Emmerdale's New Year's Eve episode has delivered a masterclass in suspense, leaving fans eager for answers and bracing for the drama that awaits in 2025. The flash-forwards have painted a picture of a village on the edge, where every decision carries weight and every secret has the potential to destroy lives. As the clock ticks forward, the only certainty is that the coming year will be one of the most unforgettable in Emmerdale's storied history.